Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Nebraska versus Ohio State college basketball matchup on Tuesday, January 23rd, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we give out at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks. You can find them at the website. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. If you're a big bettor and you're looking for that concierge one-on-one style of service, we offer that as well. It's called the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are meant for people who make big bets. Text the number you see on the screen. They're not available on the website. You gotta text. But let's get to this one. Nebraska taking on Ohio State. Big Ten college basketball action. The Huskers 14-5, the Buckeyes 13-5. Both these teams thinking NCAA tournament. Both these teams certainly can get there. A lot is going to be decided in all of college basketball over the next month and a half. And then, of course, it all falls into the hands of some selection committee who I don't think watch these games at all anyway. So we'll have to see how it all pans out. But the Huskers 7-3 in their last 10. Ohio State 6-4. And Nebraska 11-8 against the number this year, 12-1 in these home spots. Ohio State has not won a road game or covered on the road in 3 chances so far this season. Surprisingly enough to some people, Nebraska won both meetings, have won the last 2 meetings of these two teams. But Ohio State coming off of that win against Penn State that ended a brutal 3-game losing streak at Indiana. A home beatdown at the hands of Wisconsin and losing at Michigan. Finally, a win over Penn State last time. They were laying 9.5 in that one. They won by 12. That was their first win since all the way back on January 3rd when Big Ten play started. They do have out-of-conference wins against UCLA and West Virginia, but those teams aren't the type of teams that are going to get you over the hump. Ohio State kind of might be relying a little bit on the reputation of the university as an athletic school if they're thinking NCAA tournament, but they're going to have to start winning some games. I mean, that's what it really comes down to, because in the Big Ten Conference, if you continue to snowball the losing, it's not going to look pretty on paper, and it's not going to look good on the court. We look at Nebraska, a little bit of a stumble at Iowa and at Rutgers, bounced back with a home win against Northwestern as a 3-point favorite. They had beaten Purdue prior to that at home and had beaten Indiana prior to that at home. So basically, undefeated and have covered every home game in the Big Ten. When they go on the road, that's where they have their struggles. Even earlier this season, they played Michigan State at home. They beat them and covered as well. It's the Nebraska defense that certainly has stepped up to the plate. 31st best in shooting percentage against, 32.6% team shoot against them from beyond the arc. Both of those dwarf Ohio State's offensive numbers. Ohio State definitely the better team on the boards overall, but I think on the defensive boards, I think Nebraska can actually hang with them. When we look at the Ohio State defense, pretty solid overall, but guarding the perimeter, not quite as good as Nebraska shoots it, and I think that's where they're just going to have problems. I think Nebraska's the better team here, and they're home. I'm going to take Nebraska. That's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.